Hello, everyone. Welcome to Old Time Gaming, and welcome to Parasite Eve.
This is Rogue, now pressing the start button and learning, I guess, new game. Actually been wanting to play this for quite some time and just didn't know we had it in our library, which is extensive at this point.
Yeah.
$1997,
Yep.
way back in the day.
So when you say you've been wanting to play it for a while, what's wrong? You're the one who wanted to come to the opera. Aya Bray, 25, NYPD officer.
Well, I might as well stick with the name. Let's see.
Do you want to take her voice since it's,
Well, if I'm her, then yes. I don't know, you're right. I'll try to have more fun.
Aren't you glad you decided to go out with me? I even had my dad get us the best seats for us tonight. So lighten up. You're going to have a great time. You'll see. Clearly an important character as he has a name right there for us.
Yes, man. Wonderful red carpet here.
Yep. So what do you know about this game? You've been wanting to play it for a while. Incidentally, I have all of the Parasite Eve games if you want to play them down the road.
I know actually very little. Just that there are superpowers involved.
Yeah, that is a fact. Well, okay.
And I imagine Parasite isn't in the name for funsies.
Yeah, it's kind of a thing. Though maybe not in the way you might be thinking. Father, please give me permission to marry Eva. I'm not going to even try to sing these, because ostensibly this is opera. I forbid it! You know well what will happen if you do. Those who succumb to her beauty all die in horrible ways. You don't understand. She is the one that has suffered after the deaths. She is evil! Guard, grab her! And burn her at the stake! Father! If you are sentencing her to death, then I ask you to take my life along with hers. Edward.
Not just good pyrotechnics. Aren't I so glad I came to the opera?
Right? Merry Christmas Eve, everyone. I can't tell you how mind-blowing that scene was in 1998.
Well, I guess exclamation marks are exclamation marks.
Jesus, I don't wanna. Oh my God, I go. Oh, that's you.
Go, get out of here now! Shoves him off to the side.
Yeah. I'm actually impressed by how well this is holding up even now. Like, this is upscaled, obviously, but like, this is not unimpressive graphics, even nowadays. I think it's holding up decently anyway.
Mm-hmm. Freeze! NYPD!
You're the only one who seems to be fine.
What?
You should be awakening soon.
What are you talking about?
Listen, your cells are trying to communicate. They're calling out. Alright, so you need to go through the tutorial that explains all this, but it's not too complicated. You can move around freely. You got your action bar in the upper left.
Mm-hmm.
When it's full, you can act. You will want to try and dodge things, be moving around. You've got 2 bullets, 2 shots you can take at a time.
What's happening? My body, it's getting hot.
Just as I thought.
What is this? What did you do to me?
Yeah, like you want to dodge those. So now you can hit X. You can actually shoot 2 bullets at a time. There you go. Although you want to dodge still. And then if you do like triangle or square or something, you can access your special powers. Yeah, okay, yeah, you can use item. If you go down to PE, you should have a power there. Heal. And you can see how much of your action bar and your power it's going to take, both of which will, your power will regenerate over time.
Mm-hmm.
Our bodies are communicating with each other.
What? Communicating what? What do you want?
The more you use that power, the more you'll become like me.
Power? What power? Who are you?
Eve.
Eve?
I'm surprised you don't know me, Aya. You should know me well.
What? My voice acting is atrocious.
This is why you are not employed as a voice actor.
What is this? What was that? Wait, where are you going? I'm not through with you yet. Yes. Chase.
You might want to look around a moment. I vaguely recall there being like a secret, like hidden item somewhere around here, but I legitimately can't remember for certain. It has been. I did not play this on release, but it was not terribly long after that I played this. So I honestly don't recall very much about it.
It's awkward trying to navigate around.
Yeah, this uses the old Resident Evil controls, if I remember correctly, where it's like forward and then you actually turn your walk.
Mm-hmm. Well, if there are secrets, I do not see any. Although there is this chest that has medicine.
Oh, maybe that's what I was thinking of. Okay. Yeah, I just looked it up and there wasn't anything. I don't trust my memory super well on this one.
I know she's down there. Sounds like my backups arrived. Jump down.
Nothing like a giant hole backstage that probably wasn't there before.
Are you alone? It's dangerous here. You should go. Oh. A ghost girl. That girl. It couldn't be. It's locked. Also locked. More locked doors.
Just damn inconvenient locked doors all over the place.
That poor rat. Nice.
Yep. Okay, I couldn't remember if this had limited ammo or not. It might behoove you to reload your gun between fights. Because it does take you time to reload.
Jesus, did Eve do that to the rat? What's going on here? Alright, let's see here. Triangle was menu. That's a change weapon, change armor, use your preferences, arrange items.
So I believe if you select your gun, reload. Oh, and I guess you have to like move the bullets down.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if you noticed, but you in the last fight you will reload automatically.
Yeah, I
but
noticed the automatic reload.
it takes time, and in a real time fight, that can make it
Quite a bit of difference. Ooh, it's an open door.
How shocking! This changes everything.
It does. Burnt corpses. I wasn't done investigating that room yet. Why did you? Stupid lady. Back in.
I don't think that was on Aya. I think that was on
That was me.
the game's unclear transitions.
Nothing there. Medicine. It pays to steal from lockers.
Well, you're not stealing. You're a cop, so this is
Appropriating.
commandeering.
Joy. You're still alive. Hold on. Let me call the paramedics.
Melissa. She's a monster.
Don't try to talk now. Melissa? Melissa. You mean the main actress?
She probably got to Suzanne, too. You'll have to stop her.
No. Please, wake up. Hang in there.
Yeah, nobody with burns like that is gonna be doing well.
No. And I highly doubt that they would want to survive.
Here, take it. Take everything. It's all on the counter.
Oh, somebody who lived. Don't scare me. I'm with the NYPD.
You're the one that scared me, lady. I was just getting ready. You know, only staff are allowed in here.
There was an incident here. You'll have to evacuate.
What? You're kidding, right? Hey, I'm not dying here tonight. See ya.
That sounds like he is dying here tonight. Likely going to walk out to a burned corpse.
You know, there does seem a likelihood of that.
Ammo ammo +6. Always keep ammo on hand.
It is definitely useful. I'm a little more curious why this theater
Has ammunition just laying around
in somebody's locker.
Yeah.
But, you know,
It's
it
New
is
York.
It is New York, so maybe there's... I think if you actually head like back towards the screen, you'll be able to see what happened to that guy.
It's locked. More rat things.
Nicely dodged.
I leveled up. Got ammunition from both rats. Rats apparently carry ammunition as well.
Well, you know.
Okay. Ah. It's that clown from the dressing room.
Yep. As you said.
Well, as we all know, it's very bad to run away in horror movies.
Yeah.
This place looks trashed. Oh, and there's a corpse next to a phone that's beeping.
That's your save point, basically.
Oh. How do I use it? I'd better notify the department about what's happened here. Will you save your progress? Yes! Ah, memory cards.
Yep.
File saved. Medicine. Parrot.
Hot, hot, help, help.
It's locked. Okay.
Seems you need to find some keys.
Oh, the parrot's finally landed.
Were you able to talk to the parrot again, or? It looked like you were trying to. I just couldn't.
I was trying to. He's just not responsive. Much like this corpse over here. But unlike the corpse, he's still alive.
And not mutated into a horrible creature.
Fortunately. Don't think I'd want to run into a mutant parrot. Or if maybe there's keys on the desk that the clown had. Don't recall being able to interact with anything over here.
Yeah. I mean, this is 98, so most of the time items you can pick up are gonna be like flashing or fairly obvious, though not always.
2 more rats.
I really like the way they did this with the kind of like fights take place sort of in real world. You don't transition to a separate screen. That was really really unique and impressive back in '98.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot about this game that was pretty special. I mean, this was Squaresoft's first mature rated game. It was pretty much their first horror game. So,
I suppose this one door where have been avoiding going through is locked, of course.
you already tried it, and it was locked.
Let's see. There are iron rings on the side. Can use them to climb out. Another charred corpse. More charred corpses. Wait, I'm a cop. I'm with the NYPD.
What?
Hold on. I'm going to take out my badge. Don't shoot. There's a paramedic.
Oh, I wonder if it's that thing called spontaneous combustion. Who knows, huh? Yeah, you think we'll be on TV? Hope this becomes a TV movie or something. Let me patch you up. Hey, why don't you have any injuries?
Don't ask me. That's something I want to know.
Everyone's gotten burned. A lot of them. Probably won't make it. Hey, I've got the same gun. I've got bullets for that if you want.
Yay, ammunition. Okay, so there's no way to exit the scene there, so I guess I'm gonna have to go looking around for more stuff.
Yep.
So they are my reload and heal spot.
Yeah, there's not there's often something like that in most of these areas. Not always. This game draws a lot from like Parasite or Resident Evil, but it's not quite as stingy, restrictive, maybe. Not sure exactly the right word to use with things like ammo and med kits and such as Parasite Eve was, or Resident Evil.
Let's try the other backstage area. Just another way to lead to here.
Yep.
Oh, she's down there. She's locked the door.
Well, I mean, if you were a levitating fire setting actress, wouldn't you?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think I would feel the need to. I could levitate and immolate everything in my sight, don't think I would feel the need to. Oh, here's a random encounter. It's not so random. Okay, more ammo. I actually seem to be loading up on that pretty easily.
Yeah, most guns you won't have too much ammo problems that I recall. You do have the club if you need it, if you do run out of bullets, which can happen. I've had that happen before. But yeah, this game bases its horror more on the story and ambience than it does lack of resources.
It still doesn't want to talk. I don't want to drop an item.
Yeah, you can put things back in the chests to free up inventory space.
Alright, doesn't look like there's anything in here. This one's still locked. Cannot rifle through those.
Have you been checking the corpses?
Yes.
Okay.
Although I don't know if I was able to properly... Yeah, no, that... There weren't any corpses in here. Those were both locked. Ah, this one allows me to... What's this key?
Theater key.
Now it gives it to me. Now let's see if I can go through this door.
You can.
A diary.
November 3rd, Monday. The Christmas show is set. This has been my dream. The main actress has a solo concert at the theater in Central Park. I took all that medication to get here. I have to get the lead part. I'll even sell my soul to the devil if I have to. November 17th, Monday. The cast was announced and Suzanne and I are double cast. I want to play the part alone, but everyone knows she's good. November 21, Friday. I think I'm overdoing it. My body is getting hotter than ever for some reason. I better take more medicine. November 6th, Saturday. I collapsed today. I lost consciousness after my body got hot. I don't care if I die. I just want to get through this show. December 10, Wednesday. Passed out again. They told me to go to the doctor and get some rest. If this continues, Suzanne will definitely take my part. I need to get better. I better take a lot of medication tonight. December 11, Thursday. Suzanne was burned in an apartment fire. Is this because I wanted the part so bad? God forgive me. December 17, Wednesday. It looks like I'll be the lead. I better take some more medication and work it. December 23rd, Tuesday. Opening night. Everything went smoothly. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve. We should have the biggest crowd of the season. And I have the solo concert the next day at the park. But I'm not feeling well. I better shape up if I want to get through this. I'd better take more medication.
For what? Why is she taking so much? She must have a drug problem. Another key? Rehearse key. That did seem like an excessive amount of medication. Should also probably check some of those other doors first before I go wandering through.
Probably a good idea before heading towards the ominous double doors at the end of the hallway.
Mm-hmm. Another parrot? Or is it the same one?
Well, this door was locked, so, I mean...
Ammo +6.
And that one just rotates to watch you, not at all creepily.
Actually, I should probably open up this closet over here now that I know that it's a closet and not a way onto, like... Ammo +6. The lead was holding ammunition in her closet? Not at all suspicious.
Well, as you pointed out, she doesn't really need ammo.
Yeah. Oh, what am I running into now? More rats. Oh. And a parrot.
Parrots seem to be resistant to bullets. That may be because you were out of the range of the gun. Yeah.
Parasite powers have evolved. Scan analyzes enemies' HP and weaknesses. Alright. Load. Bless you. Unlocked a door. Which I imagine is the one next to the cloud. I guessed correctly. Gesundheit.
Ah, thank you. Did you do the left door up here?
Yes.
The one you just walked by, I mean?
Oh. I will double check. Especially since I seem to be getting more ammo than not.
Oh, excuse me.
3 sneezes. Doesn't that mean you're devil possessed? I suppose as a paladin you have immunities to that.
Yep. Just really bad allergies.
Look, it's armor. You should wear it. Actually, not metal armor, considering offense +1.
So that's a mod you attach to your gun.
Gotcha. So then... is my... I don't see the... Oh, it's right down there. So, on that.
Yep, there you go.
Andy. All right. Now that we've thoroughly explored all of these rooms, it's time to murder some more rats.
Right? I was just about to say.
Oh, and get hit by those rats.
You know, fireball throwing rats. It's a big problem in New York.
Well, you know, it's what happens in big cities. You get big rats that throw fireballs. It's a good thing we don't live in a giant city like New York.
And it wouldn't necessarily hurt you to throw a medicine or a heal before you continue on.
Yeah.
Although this is not terribly difficult.
I would imagine not, being that it's like the first encounter.
Yeah.
But I will save my progress anyway.
Also not a bad idea.
Still want to know why this theater uses live ammunition. Unlocked the door. Oh, she plays the piano.
I'm Melissa. No. I am Eve.
Seems like there's an identity struggle.
I'm getting hot. Nucleic domination has finally come to an end once and for all.
What? Well,
Once again, the day has for the mitochondria to be free has finally arrived. She's a little out of your range.
yeah. Oh. Ouch. Apparently shooting point blank is nice.
Yeah. Might want to heal.
Yeah, that was... Oh, apparently she also claws you to death.
Looks like you still need some time, girl. Until your mitochondria is completely free.
Mitochondria? What are you saying? I don't understand you. What? Where is this? Is that the little girl I saw? No, it's... that doctor? Wait. And while I was having that wonderful episode, she seems to have escaped. Mitochondria to be free? Where'd she go? Hop in.
She is definitely not garbed for, wearing attire appropriate to this particular.
Well, I mean...
So now one other thing you can do, when you're planning out your attack, you don't have to send all of your shots as one target.
So I can shoot multiples.
Yes.
Gotcha. Get 18 ammo.
Those New York rats are dangerous.
Yes, they are.
Carried some serious firepower and more senses than one.
Health is decent.
Yeah, I don't think I don't think AO was planning on hiking through sewers for when she planned her attire.
A fair assessment. That's a very angry-looking frog.
Yeah. But yeah, it's especially helpful, like, as your guns and stats get better. Like, when you can one-shot these rats, you could...
Do that? That's how I execute a single shot. And that is how we kill giant mutant frogs in the sewers.
Yep. Isn't it supposed to be crocodiles or alligators in the sewers of New York?
It depends on which comic you're reading.
Fair enough, I suppose.
This doesn't leave much room for...
Not so much, no.
Maybe I should have gone for 2 shots.
Revives are very nice.
Now, what does a revive do? Restores life when you die. Oh. Well. That is rather useful. Should reload. Looked like there was a box downstairs.
There were a couple, actually, but yes.
Oh, there was one that I missed here. With a handgun.
Yep.
Let's see.
So most of these are pretty self-explanatory. Attack power, range, bullets is how many it can store. The big one is this one can shoot 3 times in a turn.
And that's the rate, which is down at the bottom.
Yes. There are other types of guns you can get as well. I think there's rifles for sure. Pretty sure there's like shotguns.
This actually has better
Yeah, it's just a better gun all around. Now, if I recall correctly, the mod that you put on that other gun, those are permanent.
I can't change it over.
Change those over. So it might behoove you to hold on to those periodically, but at the same time, you have limited inventory space. So
yeah, especially in this dress.
Yeah, really.
You're the little girl I saw at the theater. Are you lost? Wait, little girl, don't go. That box is right over. I could swear that's a box that I can open.
Pretty certain it is.
Ah, I was too far away. Offense +2.
Yeah. So. And then there's one on the left as well.
Ah, I see it. Medicine.
Speaking of all that medicine that Melissa was taking.
Which I should probably take, because... Actually, I should probably...
There is a bit of a balancing between saving items for use when you really need them versus your inventory space.
Yeah. Alright. Now, let's head through this strange white door where the little girl was. Yay, more sewers, because that's exactly what you want to do in an evening gown.
You know, you do what you have to when you're a cop. Yeah, this gun is just an all-around upgrade.
I think now it's safe to say that a medicine
Wouldn't go amiss.
yeah. And then there's the... Let's actually move that up there. Reload.
And you can actually pull the bullets out of the other gun.
Oh. There's a switch and an emergency phone. Where's the phone? Because saving is useful.
Generally speaking, yes.
And now we're going to press the switch. Open the door to wherever this leads. More sewers, of course. Ah, Eve! Hold it right there. My body's getting hot again.
I is ready to take me on just by herself. Well, even if you did have more people with you, they'd just burn, right? Everyone else, but you are.
Tell me, Eve, why? Why me? Why am I the only one?
You'll find out, eventually. Even if you don't understand, don't worry, your mitochondria will. They've always known. I'm going to give you some time to think, and some time to evolve. And the day shall arrive when you will awaken.
I suppose that's one way to bypass a barred sewer. Oh, there's those crocodiles that we're talking about. I don't know if I'd call that a crocodile anymore, though.
Yeah. Does seem to have rather...
Oh, it's got sappy powers.
rather grown beyond its original.
There are 2 targets. Ow.
Don't forget you have your healing power as well.
Yes.
And your scan power.
Very little room to maneuver. Apparently it doesn't like its tail getting shot at.
I mean, I suspect if we had tails, we would not appreciate them being shot at.
I've noticed actually everything that has a tail tends not to like its tail being messed with. I'm not sure what happened just now.
New phase.
Oh, now it's got Godzilla beams. Easily tranquilized. Sensitive to heat.
You get more combat options as the game goes on. Nicely done.
Parasite powers have evolved slow. Slows enemies AT recharge. Oh, got a Kevlar vest.
Yep.
When I will awaken? Just tell me what you want, Eve.
Talk about a ruined date.
Yeah.
We're live in front of Carnegie Hall, which has become a scene of complete chaos. Miss, you are the sole survivor of this horrible ordeal, correct? Frickin' reporters. Until today, this combustion theory has been acknowledged only by occult enthusiasts.
Please, just leave me alone.
This incident happened to take place on Christmas Eve of all nights. I would like to represent the citizens of the city and interview you exclusively.
Thank you.
I forgot that happened. Are you crazy? Jim, did you get this on tape? Scram, buddy.
Daniel.
Sorry I'm late, Aya. Hey, are you okay? That was really something that happened back there.
Yes. Oh, but my date.
Heard from a cop that your boyfriend ran out of there like a wuss. Sorry your date didn't go well.
It's not like that. I had him escort me because he kept pestering me for a date.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, but of all places, the opera? There's a story. So why the opera, huh? Is that the in thing right now?
Saw the ad in the paper. I don't know, just caught my eye.
Don't tell me you were onto this case. So you finally got some cop instinct in you, huh?
Instinct? Daniel, shouldn't you be with your son? It's Christmas Eve.
He knows his dad's a cop. My boy understands. Anyway, to change the subject, I heard things from people who were there. But this is one hell of an incident, huh?
Mitochondria. Mitochondria? Symbiosis? When was I in the hospital?
Hey, Aya? You sleep? Oh, well. Don't blame you after what you've been through tonight. Sleep with your eyes open because 90s models.
Yes, well.
It all started with this incident, 6 days that were to become a nightmare for all. People will eventually forget and go on with their lives. But I will never forget it. It was pure terror, but... Oh, maybe this is Aya.
It was also 6 days filled with familiar memories. Day 2, Fusion. Will you save your progress? Yep.
Don't want to fight a sewer crocodile again?
No. No, I'm pretty happy with not doing that.
Hey, you okay? You ought to be resting.
Wish I could, but I'm the only one who knows what happened last night.
I've been gathering some info on Melissa. She's got no relatives. And no close friends. She was sick often, always on some kind of medication. The people at the opera said they were amazed she could even stand on stage. Her apartment burned down right after the incident, so we have no info on her medication. So what's this spontaneous combustion stuff all about?
It wasn't exactly spontaneous. People were actually set on fire.
Oh, come on. What, like one of those ESP things?
That's the best way to describe it for now.
ESP, huh? Well, I'm not buying it. But if we were right, how are we supposed to deal with something like that? I believe her. After all, A is the only witness so far. But if you're going to take on a suspect like that, you better ask Baker for a better sidearm. I read your report. Still hard to believe, but we can't deny all those deaths. We're going to go all out to solve this case. Make sure you're well equipped. Go down to the weapons department and give this permit to Torres. He'll help you out.
I got a mod permit.
How are we supposed to deal with something like that? Yeah, you already said that.
Come on, this is a police station. They should have, like, ammo falling out of their ears, given what I saw at the theater. Telephone for saving progress. No, I'm fine. It's not saving progress just yet. This is a very awkward movement, I'm guessing.
Yeah, 90s 90s gaming.
Yep. Alright, if that's his office, where the heck do I go for talking to Torres for munitions?
Out the door to the north there.
That wasn't letting me do anything. Maybe I just wasn't at the right spot. There we go. Have to be at the doorknob.
Yes. Well, I mean,
Go through the red door because... Oh. It's not going to let me go through everybody's? Alright, let's see here. Light and durable armor. Normal armor.
there's a separate menu for equipping armor.
Ah.
So you can kind of see the different stats here. So, you know, the Kevlar vest has better defense. The commander vest, I guess, has better, like, magic defense, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what that auto does. It may be like auto use item to heal or something. There's a way to check what those do somewhere, but I don't remember exactly how that works.
Well, the Kevlar vest seems decent all around, so we'll go with that for now. Cure poison. Hope you guys don't mind me just rifling through your stuff.
They don't seem to. I mean, they're kind of focused on their... Hey, you better put on your vest too. Can't be too careful. At last, it's mine.
Well, apparently I'm not the only one going through everybody's...
Maybe. The weapons department? You didn't hit your head last night, did you? It's right downstairs.
I don't think I hit my head, but I think maybe that croc did a couple of times, at least.
I mean, probably. It was smacking you around with that tail pretty well.
Yeah. Ah. Nothing hidden in the plant. Nothing hidden in the dais. Just place for cop studies. And I suppose briefings. Let's go upstairs, since that's, you know, the opposite of where we're supposed to be going.
Time-honored RPG tradition.
Sorry, only authorized personnel are out past here. Aww. Wait, I'm a cop. I'm not authorized? Knew I should have gone for that DA position. Where does this go? I guess that's a goes outside thing. That is the goes outside thing. I have now learned how to go outside the building and find the giant city map.
Yep. Congratulations.
I feel accomplished.
You know, you should.
Alright, one of these doors is just like the others. Gonna guess this is Torres. Like to talk to Torres.
Hey there, good looking.
This is not Torres. Cut the crap, Wayne. Where's Torres?
That Baldy? Who knows? So what'll it be? Shotgun? Rocket launcher?
Those are sidearms. Wait.
Wayne! Yes, sir! Idiots like you are the reasons guns won't disappear from this country. Get your ass back to weapons storage. You're far from ready to be handling guns in here. Okay, sheesh.
Torres, I need some equipment.
For last night's case, heard it was quite a mess. But as long as cops rely on guns, criminals will too. It's a vicious cycle. I hate to hand a weapon to a young cop like you. But I guess this isn't your ordinary crook. Guess I can't send you off empty-handed.
As though I don't already have 2 weapons.
Well, you know.
Apparently was toting some decent firepower before I went to the opera, so.
Here, this is the most powerful gun I can allow you to have. A rifle.
M16A1. Decent range. Decent amount of bullets. Only 2 per... It's got a decent attack, though.
And much better range.
Mm-hmm.
Captain Baker already notified me. Show me your modification permit again. Which gun?
Let's go with that one.
All right, just wait here. All set. Just remember, cops own guns for protection. Don't let the guns own you. Psst, don't tell Torres, but you can use your tool to tune up your guns. You can rearrange equipment parameters and added effects to tweak your equipment. I can show you some cool tune-up techniques.
Using the tool item, you can add or remove parameters and added effects on your weapon or armor to create your customized equipment. If you remove an added effect from a weapon or armor, that equipment will disappear. Number of added effects that can be attached to a piece of equipment is determined by the number of slots on that equipment. You can increase the number of slots by getting your equipment modified at the NYPD Weapons Department.
Maybe you can move them around. It's been... I don't remember. You got it? Trust me, you can never have too much firepower. Of course, you can't use them without bullets, so you better make sure you always have your club. Just in case, you know? Now, why don't you leave the stuff you don't need with me?
Don't need that.
You might check to see if you can use anything modded off of that before you store it. Although you can do it from storage too, it looks like.
Looks like... Oh, these are... Which did I have mods on?
Oh, maybe I think maybe you actually have to have a tool.
Yeah, I don't have any of those.
Okay.
That's arrange items, select items individually. That's discard. How do you move it into the storage? Oh, he's actually got an ammo crate in there. That's storage there. All right. Let's move that. We'll actually keep that weapon.
You might want to keep a pistol on you as well.
Yeah, I was planning to keep a pistol and just move
Yeah, there's
one.
a sort icon, sort function which will just automatically arrange all of your items by type.
Okay.
Then you can also spend bonus points here.
$140 bonus points? Now, what am I doing with bonus points? Oh, these are...
Yeah, you can add stats to weapons.
That's right.
And you get those as you level up. You already spent some of them.
Yeah, I've got 40 bonus points. Oh, I guess it's...
You don't have enough to
upgrade.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. Discard junk.
That's basically if you have any items that are completely useless anymore, it'll remove them.
Ah. Don't think I need the theater keys, though. What's behind this door? Puppies!
I just love to watch them. Always come here after my shift to relax.
Let's see. Sort. go. Authorized personnel only. Weapons department. Apparently, that is when I become respectful of boundaries. What's this kid doing in here? Hey there, you lost?
Ben? Oh, so, I didn't realize that was a different character. Daddy!
So, this is Ben.
Ben, this is Aya. Now, what are you doing here? Here. Tickets? Oh, yeah, the concert. Sorry, son. Daddy's real busy today. I promise I'll make up for... Fine! Ben...
Child storms off.
Guess every kid needs a mother.
That's not true. I was raised by my father, too, after my mother died. I'll always be grateful for him.
Yeah, well, his mother's still alive. Awkward.
Yes, Tad. Oh, look, another person just standing around. Wait, I already talked to you, didn't I?
You met Daniel's son, Ben? Daniel divorced his wife last year. This was before you were assigned here. He kept saying every boy needs a father. So he fought for Ben's custody with Lorraine, his ex-wife. Well, he won, but being a cop, I doubt if he has time to spend with him. Oh yeah, Captain Baker was looking for you.
Baker, was he in the red door?
No, that's the locker room.
Ah, yeah.
He was in the office.
That's right. I'll have to remember which door that was, because I've gone through so many of them.
Go down.
Ah.
And then left.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He was the bigwig.
I mean, he's your captain.
Sir. You were looking for me?
Yes, we're having a press conference now, and I want you there too.
Me?
That's right. You'll be on national television as the sole survivor of that incident.
I see.
But you only answer when I ask you. The media is just looking for anything to grill us about. They may even turn you into a suspect, so you let me do the talking, understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay then, let's go meet the press.
Blech. Porters.
The joys of your job as a police officer.
Yep.
So you're saying this could be the work of a terrorist? That is what we currently speculate. How about the accounts of officers and firemen at the scene bursting into flames?
That was
due to a rare, highly flammable chemical which was used to start the fire. Another question. Then how did Detective Bray survive without so much as a minor burn? That is a result of her quick thinking and training as an officer. I'm asking her the question.
She said that my mitochondria were a mutation.
Aya, Your mitochondria? Who said this?
Melissa. No, she said she was Eve.
But according to the report, Melissa Pierce was killed in the fire.
Melissa did die. Her body had been taken over by this Eve.
What's this Eve? Some kind of an alien? People, please. She is very tired and we're still investigating. That will be all for today. Hey, I thought I told you not to say anything.
I'm telling the truth, sir.
That is not the point. Who's going to believe you? You'll only stir up the media and cause people to panic. Sir, she was only...
Oh, my save point is ringing.
Baker here. Who? What does he want? Well, put him through then. This is Captain Baker. What? Meet? You'll have to speak up. Yes. What? Yes, all right. Some Japanese scientist, I think, couldn't understand his English too well. He was raving about Mito something. Says he's coming over here. Mito?
Is it mitochondria?
You mean that thing in the cell that makes energy from oxygen?
At least somebody knows what the mitochondria are.
Might have heard about that in school.
Well, that's what Eve said, or that's what Eve had said. That it's time for the mitochondria to be set free.
Hey, I just read some researcher at the museum wrote a new theory on them. Sir, I'm taking Aya to go talk to this researcher. Go. Better get there before the media. It may explain that phone call, too. Yes, sir. Come on, Aya.
So then I suspect that what they're looking at is mitochondria or parasites, which better than nuclear.
It's a bit complicated. I'll bring the car around. Meet me at the front.
Which means I go through this door here.
Uh-huh.
And go through that wonderful front door that I found. I imagine it is complicated, considering that, 90s science was...
Actually, it's definitely exaggerating truth, but may as well be a good point to bring this up. This is actually a sequel to a book that was written. There's a book that written by a Japanese author called Parasite. The book is called Parasite Eve. And this actually continues the story from that. That will be referenced a little bit later. You don't need to have read the book to really follow this. We're going to the Museum of Natural History. Dr. Hans Klump will be there.
Dr. Klump? What's his area of research?
Well, according to the papers, he's working on a new theory. Mitochondria something, but it seems to cover the whole genetic spectrum.
That's odd. To have a PhD and be working in a museum.
Well, he's pretty antisocial and doesn't like to waste time outside research.
Oh, great. We're gonna have a grand time with this one.
Yeah. I know where you're going with this. Just be careful this time, huh?
Are you referring to the press conference?
Yeah.
Daniel, why do you kiss the chief's butt? You two joined the force at the same time, didn't you?
Yeah, but that was years ago. Now he's my boss. But yeah, the events in that book will be referenced in a little bit. You should notice the chocobo on the,
I didn't know.
as it comes back around with the
Chocobo, ha!
But yeah, the book will be referenced, and it'll explain most of what you need. But this is a continuation of a story, of a Japanese horror story. So
Gotcha.
does get a little weird. It's been a while since I visited the museum. Dinosaur exhibit. Loved these things when I was a kid. Looks like it's closed today. Well, let's see what that security guard could do for us. Hey there, how you doing? Doing okay? Pretty cold day though. How about yourself? We're here with the NYPD. We're looking for Dr. Clump. He works here, doesn't he? Sure does. As a matter of fact, he's up there in his room right now. Did he do something? Nah, we just want to talk to him, that's all. Thank you. It shouldn't take long. Oh, that was you.
That's okay.
Place is pretty creepy without any people. You'll find him on the research lab on the second floor. He's been pretty busy for the past few weeks. Doesn't come out. Ever. Thanks.
I wonder if these people store bullets in random... Oh, hey, it's a save point.
Oh, by the way, could you sign in? It's policy. Let's just keep track of who comes in. Thanks, Aya.
Gee, Daniel, you sure don't... you sure you don't want to run down here and do it yourself?
Notebook's on the counter. Thanks.
Just my name?
Yep, that one should be enough, unless you want to leave your number too.
I'll report to the police station that I have arrived. I guess it's not going to let me go into any of these just yet.
I mean, you're just here to talk to a scientist. I don't know why you think you're going to need to go elsewhere in the museum.
Oh, you know.
Hey, Aya. Over here. Hey, it's open. Let's check it out. Excuse me. Hello. Hey. Dr. Clamp. Dr. Clamp. I hear you.
We're with the NYPD. We'd like to ask you a few questions. Professor, we're looking for clues concerning the incident which occurred.
Are you accusing me?
What? This again? What is this? This man. I know him, I think.
What's wrong? Are you okay, Aya?
Yeah.
We'd like to ask you about the mitochondria research you've been doing. NYPD, huh? Why are you interested in my work?
The suspect mentioned that the mitochondria would be set free. Now, do you...
That suspect ignited people without laying a finger on them. Then it transformed into some kind of creature and ran off.
Since she mentioned mitochondria, we were hoping you could supply us with some info.
Haha, you two have absolutely no idea what the true mitochondria is like. Do you? The mitochondria possesses its own unique genetic code.
Its own... Are you saying it's a separate organism?
Precisely. Kinda like a parasite or something, huh? Parasite. That's an interesting way of describing this most fascinating creature. We cannot live without the mitochondria. Do you understand? The mitochondria creates energy for us. Without it, we're nothing. We are here because the mitochondria allows us to be here. Our brain, for example. The brain functions due to the interaction between axons and dendrites. This interaction is possible due to the energy the mitochondria provides. Did you know that the mitochondria is capable of discharging 200,000 volts of electricity? This not only pertains to electrical discharge, but also applies to heat energy as well.
Heat?
Then the combustions from last night were... For a human to burn and melt, 1600 degrees of heat must be generated. There are several hundred mitochondria present within a single cell. If all the mitochondria in the body began functioning at the same time, a tremendous amount of energy would be generated and released. Melting a human into a puddle of fluid would be a simple task with so much energy.
So you're saying that the mitochondria ignited these people?
Professor, you may be right in that we need the mitochondria to live, but in the end, we're just using them for energy, right? Haha, you have no idea. The mitochondria has control over an organism's growth. Take this hand, for example. Before we're born, this hand is merely a glob of flesh. But when cells between the fingers deteriorate, that's when the fingers first form. When the cells which make up the body aren't needed anymore, it receives a signal to die. This signal is initiated by the mitochondria. When it is relayed, the genetic information in the nucleus is cut off and, in essence, dies. The same can be said for aging. The mitochondria mutates 10 times faster than cells. Of course, this also applies to mutant forms of mitochondria as well. When too many mutant mitochondria multiply, energy production level decreases. The decrease in energy production is associated with the aging process. So, are you still stupid enough to say that we are the higher species? But you're not saying that the mitochondria is doing this consciously, right? When I said that the mitochondria could mutate 10 times faster than normal cells, I also meant that they could evolve at a rate 10 times faster. Since the beginning of creation, the mitochondria has been evolving at this rate. It's no surprise if they possess a power beyond our cognition. No surprise at all. Let me tell you something. There was a scientist who tried to determine the mutation rate of the mitochondria. With this, the scientist wanted to establish a connection with human ancestry. In 1987, it was announced that the root of all humans can be traced to a single woman in Africa. This finding was announced around the world. And with this, the mitochondrial theory spread like wildfire. You know what they call the root of it all? Mitochondria Eve. Splendid name. Just incredible.
Eve? The suspect in yesterday's case called herself Eve.
What? Hey, if you know anything, you better not be holding back on us. She called herself Eve? Sorry, but I've told you what I know. I'd like to return to my studies now. I believe you know the way out. Hey, you better explain what the hell is going on here.
Daniel, forget it. Let's just go.
God damn it. leaning into the crazy obsessed scientist trope a little bit here.
Just a tad.
What the hell is wrong with that guy? I can't stand him.
That man. I've seen him before, but I can't remember where.
It's Daniel. What? Okay, we'll be right there. Hey, it looks like we got a break in the case.
What?
We gotta get back to the station, Aya. Hang on, I'm kicking this into turbo.
As though we're not going fast enough with
Right.
buildings flying by like Star Trek warp.
It's serious. Well, and you know, the 90s terminology. Turbo.
Yeah. That was a rather prolific word back in that day.
A little bit. The whole place is going nuts. Wonder what happened. Let's go, folks. We're starting a meeting.
Folks, as though there's more than just me.
Notice the background, the blackboard has changed.
Mm-hmm.
Melissa's solo concert was scheduled for today. She had disappeared after last night's incident, and the concert was cancelled. But people are still gathering at the stage. We must not let another massacre happen again. The concert is at the Central Park Amphitheater. Central Park?
What is it, Daniel?
Ben and Lorraine, they're at that concert.
What?
Daniel, we're not through yet. Screw you, Baker. My son's in danger. Daniel. Aya. Watch his back.
Yes, sir. I got a mod permit from Baker. I'm supposed to watch your back, but I'll watch it with the eyes that are in the back of my head as I run down these stairs to go and use this mod permit real quick.
When are you going to let me tune up the guns? I didn't ask to be assigned here to watch over the warehouse all day, you know. As long as you see guns as toys, you'll never touch them. Hey, I know I can make a stronger gun than you. Guns aren't supposed to be stronger, you numbskull. They're supposed to be safer. Fine, you geezer. Sorry, Aya, didn't mean to make a scene. But that goes for you too. You can never be too careful with a gun. Do you have an equipment modification permit with you?
I do, in fact, have a mod permit. I think I'll mod my sidearm.
Alright, just wait here. All set. But just remember, yeah, you already said that.
He likes to say it a lot.
He definitely has strong feelings about gun safety.
Well, honestly, I cannot fault him.
Agreed.
As he was saying, weapons are not toys.
Mm-hmm. And, you know, I find this interesting going back and, you know, here where, like, decades later, and the gun control conversation, gun safety conversation is still a thing.
Yep.
What the hell does Eve want from us?
Well, it looks like she wants to gather people in one big area.
Damn, that thing's got my boy involved. She's gonna pay for this.
Let's hurry.
Just hang in there, Ben. I'm coming for you.
Central Park.
Ben!
Daniel, stop.
I gotta get my boy, rookie. Whoa!
Sometimes you got to look before you leap, old-timer.
I don't care if I burn.
I'll go.
Ben's my son. He's the only family I've got. Damn it, I can't do anything.
Leave it to me.
Well, but...
I'll get them out safe, I promise. Besides, Ben needs you. You won't do him any good if you are dead.
Alright, I'm counting on you, Aya.
I know. This seems like a good point to let them know that I've arrived on scene.
Always a good idea.
If I can actually get it to...
If you can figure out where the phone is.
There we go. Oh dear. Oh, and there's a box highlighted. And there's a snake. 2 snakes.
Rather big snakes.
Rather tough snakes.
I mean, those aren't necessarily bigger than snakes exist in the world, but generally not in New York.
Yeah, New York doesn't have cobras. Well, maybe from the zoo. But...
I guess that could be a cobra. Oh yeah, it's got the hood thing going. Yeah, that's one of the things about this that can be kind of annoying, is that they can move out of your range as you're shooting.
Yay, more medicine. So let's actually... This one's the one that needs to be reloaded. And we're gonna change to this. Oh dear. Central Park Zoo. Oh, well, that explains.
I'm sure there'll be nothing problematic being near the zoo with all of this mutating shit going on.
Oh yeah, nothing at all. No problems. Like this. This isn't a problem. What the hell? Oh.
Oh, you switched to the rifle?
Yes.
Which uses exactly the same bullets as handguns.
Yes. Yay, level up. Ah, junk. Apparently my carrying capacity also goes up over time.
Yes, it does. And I think there's a way. Oh yeah, if you go down to bonus points, you can add bonus points to your item capacity and your
My active time.
yeah. So your thing reload your gauge reloads faster. You have to actually like put points into it.
Yeah, it's not letting me put points into
Oh
it.
really? Huh. Weird. Huh. I thought you could just spend them, but
It may just be that I need more bonus points,
could be.
which I can acquire by murdering more mutated animals. Oh yay, ammo.
Ammo's important. It is your primary method of killing things.
At least until I can throw fireballs. That just threw its arm like a boomerang.
It did. You're saying you can't do that?
No, I cannot. I am not at all like the creatures in Labyrinth that can just detach their limbs at will. More junk. Which I'm just going to allow to be discarded.
Probably just as well.
Yeah, in fact, I should probably go and discard this junk. Junk will be discarded. Yes, that's what we do with junk. We discard it. Now, I'm going to go open this box. Acquire more ammunition. Wandering around the zoo, which is probably nowhere near where I should actually be, but it gives me a chance to...
You know, it will clearly take you to where you need to go.
Mhm.
This is video game logic.
Yes, but RPG logic says that I shouldn't go to where I'm supposed to go before I actually go through everywhere else.
Also true.
I use that logic in Skyrim all the time. I'm going to get... Oh, yeah, that's,
You're going to get poisoned is what you're going to do.
I got poisoned, and now I have a reason to use the cure poison. Ouch. And actually, I need to use a medicine so that I don't die.
Now you start to see where some of the resources come in.
I leveled up. Parasite powers have evolved. Detox. Removes effects of poison.
Yup.
Useful power.
It very much is in some areas.
Now, I wonder if that has anything to do with the fact that I was attacked by something with poison.
Would you like the answer to that, or do you want to just wonder?
I'll just wonder for now, and I may ask for the answer later.
Fair enough.
Although I suspect I am on the right track, given that it says my parasite evolved. Don't want to leave yet. There's still so much park to explore. Who knows, I may even get evolved powers to throw my limbs like boomerangs.
Pretty sure that's not a power you get in this game.
Statue of a lion, since the live ones can't be kept outside right now. It's a little too chilly for them. Snake! It's a snake! Oh, I may have forgotten to refill my health before I started this. I will take all of the ammunition. I am going to use a medicine. And reload my weapon. Let's see what's in box number 23.
Have you been keeping track?
No, I just randomly threw a number out there.
That's fair.
I mean, I'm going to be opening every box that I can find, so...
Also fair.
I don't remember if I came from here or if I went from the other one. The hell? Okay, so I have run into Bulbasaur. Going to point blank shot with a rifle. Ow.
Because that's how rifles work.
Yes. Oh, they fart poison. That's wonderful. Leveled up. More bonus points. More ammunition. Let's see. Let's actually change weapon over to... that, and let's actually sort. There we go. M9 doesn't really have a whole lot in the way of attack power, it would look like. So I'm just going to take all of its ammunition out of it.
Fair enough.
Bonus points. Aha! Now I can level it up because it used like 100 of them at a time.
Okay, gotcha.
And actually I do want higher active time. And let's use a heal. Twice. There's some doors over here, and I figured I was going to get stopped before I reached the stairs because of monkey rang.
Always got to deal with those monkeys. I gained some ammunition. Let's go ahead and reload. And heal up. Oh. Need a key. Well, that's inconvenient. Here you are trying to save civilians, and they lock doors on you in the zoo in the middle of the night.
Ouch.
Just makes no sense.
Okay, I think the rifle was overall stronger.
Yeah, you can change weapons in the middle of the fight.
much stronger. More ammunition. Alright, let's see here.
Which you kind of need after that fight. That used up a decent chunk.
Yes. Oh, medicine too. It restores twice as much.
I mean, that follows sensible logic.
Mm-hmm. That is a dumpster. And this is probably another locked door. No, this is a door with a charred corpse in it. Eve was here. SB vest. Light and very durable armor. Let's see, change armor. That's just all around better.
Yep.
So we're just going to wear that.
Your armor also determines, by the way, that how much parasite energy you have available to you.
I wanted to use that phone. Come back to me, save point. Just made me run away from it. Yes, I want to save my progress. Hello, I'm at the zoo. I've discovered a charred body. Send a medic that's fireproof. Apparently can't go that way. Too snowy. Can, however, cross this snow. Alright, where to next? Already been here. Let me go through that way. I think there was a spot that I went through. Is that a door? It's not letting me open it. Fine then. Didn't want to go through you anyway. Alright, let's see. Oh, another random encounter. Alfred Hitchcock would be so proud. I don't want any of that junk.
There is actually a purpose to it, but you kind of have to dedicate to it.
The junk?
Yeah. And it's not something that's going to make a dramatic difference to our normal playthrough.
Noted. Okay, so this location is locked and also blockaded by Monkeys. I'm going to assume that's what they are.
That's what I always kind of figured they were. Like their posing is sort of ape-like.
Yeah, kind of like an orangutan, actually.
Yeah.
Level up. More bonus points. More other points. Parasite powers have evolved. Heal 2. Restores 60 hit points. Take all of the ammunition. And I will use my new heal power to restore myself to full health.
Nice.
I guess getting smacked around by monkeys enough made me realize... Oh. Go anywhere else? Alright, fine. Made me realize I needed to be able to heal myself better. That or it was the increased health pool. Oh. Well, I was going to get hit by that anyway. Ow. Bad birdies. I definitely want the ammo. Don't want the junk. I am not a collector of such things. Instead, I have heaps of armor all over the place. Okay, now I've been here and I don't know how to... Maybe this... No, that's just wall. There we go. Kind of want to escape the zoo now. It's got monkeys and birds and snakes that are rather quite angry.
Mm-hmm.
I need a key for that door.
Naturally. Need to have all the keys.
More angry critters. Heal myself up. Okay, let's see here. Oh, I forgot. And Bulbasaur. Ow.
I mean, honestly, I don't think these are as pleasant as Bulbasaurs tend to be, traditionally speaking.
True.
Which starter did you generally go with? Like, did you do Bulbasaur, or were you...
I was usually a Bulbasaur fan, although occasionally I would run Squirtle.
I was Charmander. I couldn't resist the Fire Dragon. In fact, most of my Pokemon career was the fire starters.
I usually ran with the grass ones. Occasionally water, but usually the grass ones.
Although in X and Y, I had to go with the water, because, I mean, Ninja Frog. Hard to pass that up.
Very hard to pass up a Ninja Frog.
Although the Magical Fox is also hard to pass up.
Yes.
You might check that room with the corpse and the save point. Just because, like, keys have been a little tricky to find in some of these.
Yeah.
And that's not me trying to, like, guide you. I legitimately don't remember where the key is.
Ah, Zuki. Right. I'm gonna call and inform them that I found the Zuki.
Excellent. I'm sure that is top of their concern list.
It is. It really is. And I mean, we're going with RPG time, so it's not like I'm...
Right. It doesn't matter that, you know, there's a concert starting any minute that you need to try and evacuate people from.
Mm-hmm. A concert for whom the lead singer was recently found burned to death. Although, we all know the truth, of course, that she is in fact not burned to death.
She does seem to be less burned to death than otherwise assumed.
Oh, that's on the other side of glass. Okay.
There are many types of rainforest snakes. Some are poisonous, but most are not.
And most rainforest snakes just like to squish you to death.
The giant worms of South America are very important to the rainforest ecosystem.
How giant are we talking, I wonder? Not as giant as they're going to be after all of this evolution.
Right? Look for the brown monkey, one of our many playful rainforest friends.
Very playful. They throw their arms at you. Oh, broken glass. This is where they came from.
This seems safe.
Oh, yeah. Medicine times. That's medicine too. Your inventory is full. Would you like to exchange items? Yes.
That was a lot of medicine.
I wonder what's in there.
It won't hurt you to use a medicine because you've got a lot of it.
And
you could use the health anyway.
yeah. And
That
I
is-
could definitely use a cure poison.
Well, you have detox now, so that's somewhat less useful.
I don't even know what's in there. And I have full health and everything. It's okay, I know I have a box that I can come back to.
Well, I'd check it anyways, just because it might be... You can always switch back if you don't like or need it. And if it's a weapon or armor component.
Well, I don't... Where do I see what...
So,
percentage
like-
used?
Drop a cure poison in it. It's asking you what you want to switch.
Ah.
See? This is a defensive boost.
Which I can then turn around and use.
And now you have an inventory slot that you could...
Take the cure poison into.
Yeah.
Ah, I see. I could use those helpful boxes and put medicines and things in them closer to where I'm at.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm trying to remember... I don't remember items like... Oh god, it's been so long. I think I tended to rely more on my Parasite powers than on items when I was doing my playthrough. But I don't actually remember for certain. Because, you know, I played this in the late 90s. Or, when did I play this? So this came out in 98. I probably played it fairly close to when it came out, not super late. But I don't remember exactly when.
Well, parasite powers do seem to be the sort of theme of the game, so...
True. The trade-off is you have to wait for it to recharge.
Yes.
And you haven't really run into this yet, but the more you use your powers during a single fight, the slower it recharges. So there is a fatigue mechanic.
Gotcha.
I don't remember it ever being so detrimental that like you were screwed because you used them too much. But that's where the having some items on hand is still nice, because if you need to suddenly heal, but your power is still recharging, you still have options.
All of the animals have escaped.
So we're gonna leave.
Oh, look, there's a charred corpse over here.
That does seem to be a bit of a theme.
This charred corpse is completely blocking my ability to get by it.
Yes.
I can't even...
You can't step
Search
around
it.
it or step over it.
or search it, or do anything. It's just in the way and useless. Oh,
We have reached the stadium. Or amphitheater, I suppose, technically.
well, I mean... of course.
And you gotta respect the rope. The holiday season brings joy to us all. And this Christmas will be the most special of all.
Is she gonna call herself the Christmas Eve?
Well, no, that was yesterday.
Uh,
This is Christmas Day. Ah. Special because I will no longer be under the control of a host. As I have since the dawn of time. Humans are weak. Mitochondria can self-evolve. Mitochondria must now take over the nucleus.
Oh, that's...
Lovely.
yeah. I have to get backstage and stop her. Why do you have to get backstage to stop her?
Because backstage... I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't want to walk through that goo myself.
Oh, handily marked. And the ghost version of my younger self is leading the way. Why? Why are you doing this?
You again, but you are too late. You will not ruin my plans as you did last night.
Stop! Now where'd she get off to?
If I am not mistaken, if you go back out, like leave this area, the that corpse will now be missing.
Ah. Well, she had to turn it into more goo so that she could...
Or it's not missing, but I think now you can get past it, yeah. Yeah, I was actually talking with one of our friends just last night about kind of the difference between Japanese horror versus American horror. And Japanese, like, American horror tends to be sort of like, oh, what happens when this serial killer stumbles across a group of campers, or what happens when this, you know, monster lives in the woods type of stuff. It tends to be fairly confrontational and direct. Whereas Japanese horror tends to be more along the lines of what happens when your cells literally try to take over reality. It's a bit more screwed up.
Just a little bit.
But, I mean, it's also why Japanese horror tends to be truly horrifying to Western audiences.
Now, what's truly horrifying is this phone is in a phone booth that I can't open up. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, PS1/90s game design can be interesting, trying to find the right spot to trigger a flag.
Now, if I have to fight a bipolar bear every time I...
There's another chest back there.
with more ammunition, which I can definitely use.
Yep. Can never have too much ammo in this game. But yeah, it's kind of interesting the different approaches different cultures have to storytelling, and I mean, not necessarily horror in specific. It's true for any genre of storytelling, but horror tends to showcase a lot of what a culture values and fears, and how their culture is structured. So, it's an interesting study.
Look at this poor lonely box over here. I should loot it. Aha, a tool. Oh. Speaking of tools, I have bonus points I should be spending. Maybe. I don't know if I have enough. Nope. Not enough to do anything with. I think I have to have 100 whenever I do anything.
I'm not sure. I don't remember. I thought it was just sort of an experience point substitute, but I may be mistaken.
So many little paths in the snow to follow that aren't where I went. The little me went to.
Yep.
Something tells me an encounter is coming.
I don't know why you think that.
Because this.
Totally random encounter.
Completely. Had no idea it was coming.
No.
Four junks. None of which I'm taking. Have to appearance change to the handgun because naturally
Yes.
that's what I'm always using. I am not running around here massacring mutated creatures with a machine gun. Well,
Hey, knock that off.
with a rifle, I should say.
Yeah. Well, this was firmly in the limited option, like limited assets for models and animation, so they it's pretty common to have like one asset for wandering around the world map. And, different assets for the battles. Because they're more temporary. That came out really awkwardly, but
Random encounter. Bananarang monkeys.
get better dodging those.
Or because I'm waiting for them to actually use it before I start my shots.
I mean, that's fair.
Parasite powers have evolved barrier. Could have used that a while ago. Dealt more damage than I was anticipating. Oh no. No. Don't want those.
That was uncomfortably close.
You keep your poison farts to yourself. Giant pile of compost. I hope I'm not going the right way. That would be terrible. Oh look! Phone booth. And a random encounter. Of course.
Nice.
Is that its front?
That might be, actually. That looks like eyes.
Yeah. And when it did its attack, it looked like a mouth opened up.
I didn't catch that part, but
Huh.
I always assumed that the tendrils were the front.
Alright, I need to phone in that compost is now no longer safe to be by. Do not jump into random piles of leaves.
Right? Honestly, like, I think the list of things that are safe is rapidly diminishing in light of Eve's endeavors.
Yeah. Huh. Encounters on ice. Oh. Hello, giant worms that I totally remember reading about.
I bet you did not see that coming.
No, actually, I thought it was going to be like a polar bear.
Oh, I thought you were expecting a worm fight when you read about them.
Oh, I was expecting a worm fight when I read about them. I just wasn't expecting it here.
Gotcha. Well, just remember that the giant worms of South America are a very important and useful part of the ecosystem.
Well, they're going to serve as fertilizer for the ecosystem for the moment. And ow, those hurt.
Yeah, well, I mean, getting impaled by spikes that are the size of your torso.
Damn it. Oh, let's not attack that. Let's wait. You. Why do they seem to be getting bigger?
That is a great question, isn't it?
Yes, there's a reason why that save point was there.
Something about that.
Definitely need a medicine too for this.
I mean, you have a couple revives, so it's not like you're in super trouble, but yeah, they get meaner as you kill them.
Oh, I probably could have got 2 shots off. Damn.
Ooh.
Oh, okay, you are giant now.
Yup. Nice.
Level up. I almost leveled twice from that.
Yeah, that happens.
That is a lot of bonus points.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, it was a boss fight.
Let's take all of them. Let's actually use that on this one. So heal one, and we can use medicines. My inventory's starting to clear up a little bit.
You might want to go back and save.
Yeah, that's true. It'll probably also involve a not-so-random encounter. Or not.
I think it's actually a little bit before you hit the save point.
Mm.
So as long as you don't continue too far. Although I do remember when I was playing this as a kid, I thought they were legitimately just random. I never put together
that they always happened whenever you re-entered the area.
That they were in specific points.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, you know, it was 90s and all video games were kind of like that. And it was more normal.
Yeah. Damn it, I didn't want to be going the right way.
Your genes are stronger than I thought.
They are denim.
Come, my dear, let's go for a ride.
Okay, we are hopping on this carriage. Because that seemed like the most sane thing to do.
You know, just a nice, fun, romantic carriage ride on Christmas Day. Why? Why be on the human side?
Why not? I'm a human.
Why are you going with them and not me?
What?
Now, welcome to possibly the tightest boss fight arena ever.
Ouch. Now seems like a good time to use... Oh, that's my last medicine.
Heal 2.
Heal 2. Ouch. How much? Ow. Can't move, so I seem to have finished the encounter.
It seems you still don't know who I am. Well, if you don't know, your mitochondria will. That's why you were drawn to the opera.
What are you talking about?
Here, let me explain. Directly.
Stop it.
If we join forces, all the other mitochondria in the world will...
Stop.
I think my voice changes and my tone and way of speaking literally every time Eve has a scene.
Yes, well. Eve is prone to change.
Fair enough.
Let's go back through the flashback.
Aya, answer me. Daddy. Ben, weren't you going to the concert? I came here with Mom, but she was all weird. What do you mean, Ben? I came with Mom so the three of us could be together. So that's why you came to get me. Mom went to the stage, but she freaked out. What do you mean, Mom freaked out? I got near the stage and started to feel sick. I wanted to go home. Mom wasn't herself, Dad. She left, and everyone else went too. Lorraine. Casualties were much worse this time. We cannot put the lives of citizens in jeopardy any longer. We have orders to evacuate all citizens out of Manhattan. Fortunately, most people are out of the city for Christmas. I don't think that's how New York actually works.
No, actually, it isn't.
I think it's actually kind of the opposite.
Usually.
What do we do, sir? We will stay and assist in neutralizing Eve. Shouldn't we leave it to the army? We're the ones who are supposed to be protecting the city. Any word from Aya? Damn it, where could she be? Daniel, I need you to help evacuate the citizens. She's our only hope against this thing now. I'm going to go look for her. Shouldn't we stop him, sir? He's lost Lorraine. He'll find Aya. You two help with the evacuation. Daddy! Ben, I'm sorry. I have to go find Aya. Where'd she go? I don't know, but she's the only one that can fight the thing that hurt your mommy. Kath, look after the kid, will ya? I will. Don't worry. Daddy! Come on, sport. You like dogs? I'll introduce you to the best police dog in town.
Because it's safe to take children near animals these days.
Can I show this boy the dog? Sure, let me open the fence. Hey, you got a visitor. This is Shiva. Hey, I think she likes you. Hey, that tickles.
Here, I thought we were going to have a scene where the dog started changing and they had to run away.
How many times do I gotta tell you? We've blocked this off. You won't even find a cat on this street. I told you, I've already contacted the police about this matter. What? I'm not getting anywhere with my English. Hey, you Chinese?
Ugh.
No, I'm Japanese. Nanda Nihonjin desu ka? Oh, yes. Can you speak Japanese? Chotto dake ne. Dera desu ka? I am Kunihiko Maeda. Japanese, Hey, if you can't speak the language, go back to your country. Oh! Calm down. Take it easy, man. It's bad for your heart. I'm hot. Help. Ah. I guess it's now or never. Not to be kind of an ass, but he sort of deserved that.
Yes, actually.
Spontaneous human combustion. I believe that's correct.
Very good English for somebody who's got bad English.
Yay, script writing. Slash localization. Again, 90s.
Eh. Where? Hospital?
No. Oh, God damn it. 1 second. No. Get out from there.
Apologies, we are having minor catastrophe.
Cat decided to climb up behind the TV on top of the electronics because reasons. Anyways. Oh, you're finally awake.
Who are you?
I'm Kunihiko Maeda. I'm a scientist from Japan. I'm not sure who that's supposed to be.
That would be him.
He found you. Oh, no, it's,
Daniel.
Daniel. Okay. Daniel. Oh, that's you.
That's okay. Let's burn fires in barrels.
There's no one out there but cops. It's a ghost town. Never seen anything like it. Pretty creepy if you ask me.
Where's Eve? What happened to the people in Central Park?
Ben was okay, but the rest of the audience, well, they just disappeared.
They turned into goo.
Disappeared? You mean they weren't ignited?
They all melted into slime and became one big mass.
That's something new. Nothing like that happened in Japan.
Japan?
A similar incident occurred several years ago in Japan. Although it wasn't as grandiose as scale as this one.
What?
Definitely good good English for somebody who doesn't speak the language terribly well. Hey, give us the details. It all started when a scientist's wife was involved in a car accident, and this is referring to the book.
Mm-hmm.
The scientist tried to culture her liver cells in order to keep her alive. The scientist named those cells Eve.
Eve?
The liver cells multiplied, and her mitochondria eventually took over her physical body.
Exclamation!
Way to
There's really nothing to
be,
put there.
you know, selling this dramatic moment. After acquiring the scientist's sperm, Eve tried to give birth to an ultimate being.
Ultimate being? What kind of ultimate being?
She, the beginning who mutated from the liver cells, couldn't maintain her body for long. By the way, before the car accident occurred, the wife had registered to have her organs donated. So after the accident, her kidneys were transplanted into a young girl. And Eve implanted a fertilized egg in the young girl who gave birth to an ultimate being. I was extremely interested in this and went to his lab so I could continue research. After hearing about this incident, I had to fly over here. What the hell's going on here? I wish I could explain more. Aya, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I thought that monster had gotten a hold of you. Thought it was too late.
When I felt Eve, something inside of me felt like it was being...
You felt you were about to be ignited, correct? No, she's the only one that isn't affected.
What?
What? I don't understand.
I think I may be a monster. Like her.
What? What are you saying, Aya?
I don't know. What if I end up killing you?
Aw, shut up. You know that's not...
Please, Daniel, I don't know. I just don't know anymore. Please go away. Just stay away from me. Because that's all we've worked in the past.
Aya.
Please.
Yes, I understand your point. Hey, where do you think you're going?
Even if I am a monster, I don't ever want to kill you, Daniel. Please. I could never forgive myself if I killed you.
Aya, you're no monster. You're my best partner, Aya Bray. I'll always be by your side. Always, Aya.
Thank you for leaving now. I can actually go open that chest. Which is exactly what all those dots translated to. When I touched Eve, that feeling... Was it Maya? Maya died in the car crash with Mom. No, it just couldn't be. Selection. Day 3. Yes, I will save my progress. Don't need to go on that carriage ride again.
Right. And it's a little early, but this seems like a good place to call it.
Yeah.
Because you're going to start a new day, which will be a bit more involved than the half hour we really have left. So
Yeah.
So, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you're having a good one. And we will pick this up next week on day 3 of 6.
Yes.
So, are you enjoying it? Has it been...
It has been really fun, and it is hard actually to put the controller down, given that I have just started. But it is definitely a fun game and better than I had anticipated it to be.
There's a reason why it was very popular when it came out.
Mm-hmm.
Like it didn't really keep that popularity, and to be honest, like the sequel games are not as good. But yeah, it's definitely a really solid game. So anyways, with that, we will wrap up, and we will see you all next week for Parasite Eve Part 2, and later this week for our other streams. So have a good one.
See you next week.